Hello and welcome to KJ's Garage. Today we will be making an engine dolly. engine cradle for this 350. It's a 79 4-volt main. We already got all of our homemade covers and stuff for fuel pump and the exhaust. So we're going to be doing that out of some 2x8. We're cutting this. We got some 2x4s and 2x12. So we're going to be doing that. So we took a few pictures of some online, thinking. So we're going to try some of these, customize it, make it our own. So that's what we're going to do next. So, what? This is for the YouTube people, Grandpa. Okay, so you want to hold this one? Okay, so our plan is we already cut this and notched this for the oil pan. This oil pan has a little, for the dipstick. So you already did that. So our plan is to have 2 runners that come out here. Yep, the pan sticks out a little bit. So we gotta space this up, but so these are, we're gonna have them stick out this way, like this. Then we're gonna put a 2x4 across the back, and then 1 across the front, and then we're gonna swing this one too quick. So we're gonna put it on this homemade dolly, nailed together, of course, with roofing nails, all the good stuff. So we're gonna put that. So that's gonna go. You can let go of these right now. Yeah, I'm. So we're gonna put this up somewhat like this. We're gonna brace the ends and stuff, and then we're gonna at least have a few braces that come off here. Have some spacers right here to help hold in the bottom of the pan, and then probably bolt it to the front of the head or something. Maybe the motor valve. Don't know, but that's the current plan so far. So I'm going to be cutting this 2x4 for our cross brace on that over there. So for our cross brace across the front and across the back. So I'm going to cut that 2x4 right about here. I marked it right, so I'm going to cut the sawzall. So we just use old metal cutting blades because to use them up for cutting exhaust on stuff, make it easier. Gotta make sure your stuff's all tight so it doesn't wiggle around and loosen up. So we're gonna cut another one of those. So that's that. Instead of using a 2x4 to brace across the back, we actually have enough room to use a 2x8. So for more structural integrity, we're going to do that. We're just going to cut it off right here. This is just perfect, just about the perfect length, and we don't need to do any extra cutting. We're going to use our nice little framing square, make somewhat traceable line, doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. We're not building a Great Wall of China or anything. So, and flip this around. I'll be able to see the mark, but I'll be able to look at it from the other side. So I can get a nice straight shot on it. So then, I'll just look for the mark on the other side. So perfect. So we got the first main board screwed with three main ones, and then we're gonna put one of these L brackets on the top and bottom, just for extra rigidity. So if you want to drill that quick, Grandpa, you can. Then you want to screw that in for us.
We have no screws.
You had some screws over there.
Oh, we need to use the ones that came with it.
Well, we shouldn't need to.
Yeah,
Those should work.
because those are too big.
Okay, so should I grab a Phillips bit quick for you then? Yeah, so just give me a second though. So now we will proceed to screw those together.
It's done out.
Spun it? So you want a little bit bigger bit then? Yeah, I'll go grab a bigger bit. Gotta make sure you get good even pressure on it though.
Can you slow this down a little bit?
That's a little bit less power. There. After this, do you want to flip it over and get to the other side? So we can drill the pilot holes in. You gotta be wearing your safety goggles when you do that.
I close my eyes.
And close your eyes, okay. Safety first. Most of the time, at least. So we got the first ones bolted on. So we realized that we cut this board like about half an inch or an inch too short. So we can't quite take up the gap, and these need to be pretty much straight with this. So we're gonna end up taking all of these back out, taking those screws out, and then cutting a new one out of this. So that's fun. So measure once and cut twice. Yep, so we'll bring it back over here and take out all the screws. cut one about an inch longer than this thing out of our one over here. So we'll get our marker right here.
Maybe it was a little bit longer.
So we'll go right about here then. We'll cut on this side of the line. So we'll go over here quick. Grab the framing square, the little framing square. So we'll line that up with this. Oh, we got a little woolly wobbly. So we'll line that up right there, and we'll. So that's that. We'll slide it down to the end, and then we'll cut it with a good old circular saw. So this is the old one. So we cut a new one. It's about 2 inches longer, so we can overhang a little bit on each side, just to be sure, because sometimes we like to measure wrong, but happens to everybody. So we'll take this back over to the bench. We can line this up good. That just scoots right into here. And then we can put the screws and stuff right there. So, I'll hook you guys back up here. Then we'll take this over to here. So we can get this thing over here. So we got plenty of clearance right here. We can
You know what?
Well, we can we'll just put a 2x4 across, and then we can put something else once we figure that out. But so we're gonna screw this up here. Once we'll go grab the drill. We'll drill a pilot hole right now, so then we can reline things up or just hold this. I'll grab it. So.
You want off a little bit.
We can line these two holes up right here and here on the bench over there, and it'll be just perfect. here. So it looks like our notch lined up with the dipstick. Fits around it pretty good. Our engine's a little bit crooked because those are a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So
Put this piece in before we screw those on, because once we do that, then we'll give.
yeah, so we'll find a piece for that quick. Ready? Let's see if this one that we cut out earlier. So that should work just about perfect for this. Or maybe should we cut one a little bit longer, or do we want these two ends to come in a little bit? Yeah, so
It's gotta have some give.
So we'll cut one of these about an inch longer. So we'll find our 2x4 here. Line this up with,
Is it gonna be in the front of it or in between it?
oh, we're going to put it in the front.
Well,
If we put it in the front of it, then we can put all the strain in this. So we're going to do it like that. So we can look at it here. So we need about an inch longer. So we'll go right about here. And then we'll come back with a marker in a sec. And then, so we'll get the marker. Always misplace the marker. And then the square. And we'll go right about there. And then look, I know it's hard to see. That one's pretty straight relative to this, a little crooked, but it's about an inch longer. So once we want to take a little bit more time and clean everything up, we'll cut it a little bit nicer. So we're gonna cut this 2x4 right here, and then we'll use that as our brace across the front. So we're gonna screw this on like this. So you want to grab the drill clip, Grandpa, and then we'll drill one hole right here to line this up, and then we'll put a screw in the other one there, and then we can put the rest of our braces here, and then we still have to put our braces in this corner. No, okay, so yep, okay. Yep, just put it down. Oh, you were hitting the staple.
that what it was?
Yep, you're hitting the staple. Alright, I'm holding it. It's good. Just drill the hole. Okay, so then we'll put our screws through this little quick style. like I said earlier, probably bolt it to the front of the head down here, just for some extra rigidity and make sure that this doesn't come off of here when we're rolling it around. So we got it hooked up. We're going up with it and getting ready to take. Yep, the chain's good. Yeah. So we're going up with it, and we're gonna get off the stand and then on that stand.